Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We have a big update in the world of Litecoin because today we're seeing Litecoin falling by a further 1.8% at the time of filming. Now why is this significant? Well, I'm going to get to this in a second and I'm going to get to what I am looking at next. But I think we have now the ability, the significance and the importance to take a minute, take a step back and ask what really comes next for Litecoin. Well, I'll be giving you my personal thoughts and opinions on this in just a second. But I must first say, if you enjoy these videos, please do make sure to like, please do make sure to subscribe. The more of you guys who like and subscribe, it tells me that you want to see more content on Litecoin. Do remember as well, I am not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. Now I've said all that, we might as well jump straight into the video and first acknowledge what is going on. Now Litecoin, if you have been paying attention over the past 5 days, is not having the best of periods. You know, we've seen prices of 122 just a few days ago come down from where we are now, and we're seeing these prices drop by 6.2%. From the lows of this week, we're seeing the prices even lower at 6.8%, right? 6.9%, 7.9%, I should say, right? Even lower. In the past month, though, we have seen this really interesting trend with Litecoin, and if you ask me, the trend is arguably beginning to shift, or at least temporarily. We saw these lows quite some time ago. Litecoin hit $69, which is really quite a steal in many people's opinions. It went up by 74%, many people made big profits. However, we hit this level of roughly 135, which I'll get to in a bit, 130, 135, came back down, and the question is where do we go now? Because we have previously bounced off this 105, 106 mark, and the question is, do we hit that again, or do we continue to drop lower? Well, I'm going to be giving you my personal views on this in a second. Now, I've been saying this for some time, so I don't really want to repeat it in too much detail, right? But this 130, 135 mark, why does this hold so much significance, and what does it lead to in our future, based on my opinion? Well, look back in history, right? This is 132, 130. We'll say between 130 and 135, right? Because this is a historically important channel. We weren't able to hold it very recently. Go back on the 1 year chart even further out than that, and you'll see this has been a level of really some contention many time in the past. We weren't really able to get above this for a long period of time, and every single time we have, one of two things has either happened. I think this chart shows it perfectly, and again, this is a level that I'm talking about here. We'll call it 130, 135, right? 130, 135 didn't hold up for us recently. 130, 135 didn't hold up for us in December into January. 130, 135 didn't hold up for us roughly in many a time in the past, right? And even go back to here, what are we seeing? Well, we're seeing those similar numbers coming into play. This is a level that we have historically had a lot of difficulty at. So, coming into the short term, this is kind of important context, and this does matter an absolute lot. Coming into the short term, after bouncing off of those numbers, I think there's a likelihood now that we are going to look to find a new support, because every single time this has happened, we have had a massive trend change, right? We've gone to those levels, we've bounced off those levels, and we've either gone massively up or we've gone massively down. And it seems to be the case that that is kind of what we're seeing now, right? Coming from those levels and just dropping and dropping and dropping. Now, most significantly, we've dropped above, or we've dropped below many level of support, and we're now seeing this sort of descending pattern forming. And we've seen that in the past. Now, previously, this leveled out roughly 104, 105. And there's a possibility that could hold again. Also, 100 is going to be a next level to look for. But I think really, despite these upticks that we see now and again, I think, and this is again one of these things where I might be wrong. I absolutely might be wrong. But I think, yeah, we're going to have some green days here and there. We're going to have some upticks, of course. No stock market chart, no crypto chart for that matter, is going to be straight down. But I think given the context of everything, right, we're now seeing this pattern where the lows are becoming lower more broadly, and the highs are becoming lower. I mean, even recently, this high is obviously significantly less high than this one. Same is true with this one. This low is significantly higher than this one and this one, right? So it just continues to drop lower and lower. I think the next level that we're looking to touch is going to be at least 110, then 105, then 100, right? Break below 100, and I think we're really going significantly lower. And this is the thing, guys. I am really a big fan of Litecoin. I think good things for the long-term future of Litecoin. But it's about being intelligent enough, it's about being aware enough of this historical trend, and if you can acknowledge it, if you see it like I do, then I think there's that possibility that we're going to see that. Now, I might be wrong, you know, we might see new levels form, of course, but we've not really had that much strength at this point in the past. Yeah, 113 has held up at points in the past, I will say that, but, you know, below that, possibly looking to go lower. So if we see a bounce above 113, I think that's great. I think that is possible, but I think at the very least, in my opinion, if we don't see that, we're looking to go back down to the 105 range, possibly, and retest from there before another potential run, or potentially even a drop lower. That is just my opinion, so don't take it as fact, but I want to hear your opinions down in the comments. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed this quick video. I want to know what you guys think, so I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. You guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day? I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.